This message is for people that think that the moon landing is real.
All right, let's see it.
Did you know that NASA in Hebrew literally means to deceive? I thought that was pretty interesting.
So obviously this is just pure and utter nonsense. There is no such word in Hebrew, and NASA is not a Hebrew word. It's an acronym for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Now, there are a couple of different verbal roots in Hebrew that could be pronounced NASA in derived forms. So, for instance, the third masculine singular call form of nun sin aleph would mean he lifted, bore, or carried. Or the third masculine singular conjugated form of nasa, nun samech ein, would mean he set out or he journeyed. But that's the closest you get to NASA, N-A-S-A. Now, the confusion arises from the inability of people who don't know Hebrew to read transliterated Hebrew. So they look in Strong's Concordance. And by the way, if you're looking in Strong's and you're appealing to Strong's to support an argument, you very clearly don't know Hebrew. And they see something like this, and they don't know what those diacritics mean, and they don't know that little chevron above the S indicates that that is to be pronounced SH. So this verbal root would be nasha. However, it never occurs spelled this way because this verbal root does not occur in the call stem. It occurs in the nephal and the hifil. So it occurs in the passive or the reflexive nephal stem or in the causative hifil stem. It only means to deceive in the hifil stem. And if it's occurring in the hifil stem, then there is a performative hey, which creates a consonant cluster between the nun and the shin, which results in assimilation of the nun to the shin and the doubling of the shin. And then the vocalization also shifts as well. So when this verbal root actually occurs in the hifil, it sounds nothing at all like nasha, much less nasa. So for instance, if we go to Genesis 3, where Eve says, the serpent deceived me, the word there is hishiani. So it sounds nothing at all like NASA. A final note, if you could not follow every single word I said, don't post stuff on the internet about Hebrew because you don't know Hebrew at all. Again, this is pure and utter nonsense, and you all need to do so much better. And the fit for this video is Robin Hood.